All right. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Let's see if we can copy and paste our link here. Let's go 1 second. Copy. Grab this in and put it over into the Discord really quick. Okay. And then we're gonna get back to our embedding model. Today I want to do a lot of things with it. I've got a plan. Got a plan. At everyone. Ooh, we did a new one. Hey, how's it going there? Welcome on in, Jack Schiffer. Good to see you. Oh, Torva, thank you, Torva. You got the link. You did it before I did. Thank you, Torva. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. We're going to continue our embedding model. We got most of it done yesterday. I think what we've got is the nice foundation. We've got a really good foundation that is going to allow us to start training. We're going to try to train it. And I think we also need to measure it, and we need to visualize it. There's a lot of stuff to do. Wouldn't it be nice to have the AI just do that for us? At this point, maybe to write the code for us a little bit. I think that would be really nice. If you look at my solar irradiance posted on Discord general chat. Oh wait, have you? I don't think I did. I'm gonna keep the thermoptium. What is thermoptium? What is that? Hey, Sigma Edits, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. We're gonna continue with our embedding model here. We're gonna embed away. All right. So wait, did you say something over here in general? Where'd you put that? What is this? Where? Oh, is this right here? No, wait, no, not this. What is this? That's not it, right? The momentum going. Oh, got to keep the momentum. Oh, it was 2 words. All right, I get it now. I get it. That's it, really? Okay. What are we looking at here? Looks like a city view. We see city blocks, and I see city block codes. Block codes. It looks like something max main mean. A radiance? What is this? Yeah, they have to describe the details. What is this? Did you put it around here? You said use LiDAR data. Oh, wait, that's not it though, is it? Solar irradiance on the building rooftops for a given day. Look at the total solar energy that could be captured. What? No way! And so it looks like the brighter it is, the more irradiance it has, the more solar energy that can be captured. That's neat. Hey, Jambuster, hey, what are you creating right now? Well, we're going to be building an embedding model. Right now, we're looking at this solar irradiance map, which is pretty neat. It's really neat. So all the yellow ones are the ones that we want to be looking for. We want to be looking for those. That's pretty neat. Wait, 1 second. Is there audio with that? No, that's just like a GIF. That's just a GIF or something. Okay. Got it. So that's what Project Sunroof, a few years old, is a few years Project Sunroof. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. We're taking a look at this web page visualization tool. Ah, very nice. You use QGIS for spatial analysis for the solar irradiance calculations. You use GRASS. I'm not familiar with it. I don't know what that is. As for the web app, you used a QGIS to web plugin to make the web page. It's a simple project for seasoned professionals. For you, it was a big deal. Hey, Zergio, thank you for the sparkles. Hey, Zergio, welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you for the sparkles. Appreciate it. What data set are you using, right? Jambuster, that's a good question for Deschiffer. Decky Forever. At Decky Forever. What data set are you using? Question mark. For that. That's pretty neat. That's really nifty. I like it. For me, I'm doing an embedding model, which doesn't have any visualizations yet, but we're going to add some. The real sparkles are your streaming live. Austin Teen, good to see you. The real sparkles is your stream live. Thank you. Austin Fuel. Thank you, Austin Fuel. Appreciate it. Use LiDAR point cloud in Europe. Oh, nice. Better and Better Dan is... Yes. We figured it out. Yeah, we figured it out. Better and Better Dan. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. Okay. So, Zergio, again, thank you for the sparkles. All right, what do we need to do here? So, we did the norm layer. Already dividing by the number of words. Linear, done. Linear layer without bias. We did that. Do we need this? Do we need these things is the next question. I think the answer is we do. We were told that we don't need them. However, I'm pretty sure we might need them. I think just maybe. I think maybe. We're going to find out though. What's the number of words on the output, right? Hey, Loons, good to see ya. Happy Wednesday. We're going to continue with our embedding model here. Jobless versus unemployed. It's a mindset, right? It's a mindset. Mehmet goal. It's a mindset. Soki, we talked about fire crawl at your work today. Very powerful. Nice. Yo, what's up? Good to see you. Wait, Shiani Jazz, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. We're going to continue with our embedding model here. And we might need to do some of this. So what I wanted to do is get the output, right? So let's take a quick little peek at this really quick. Let's run this. Where are we here with our code? Python model. Here we go. How's it going there? Harry Mana Debnath. Harry Mana Debnath. Good to see you. Wait, features isn't defined? It's right there. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Ooh, that went fast. Oh, well, there's only 30, I suppose. So, there's only a handset. So, what's the shape again? I want to figure this out. Out.shape. Let me see this really quick. Thank you for saying hi. You can call me Harry if you forget me. All right, Harry, sounds good. Appreciate it. Austin. Hey, Steven, any chance to share a live using Cursor or Claude to explain your workflow? Just could be awesome. Claude to explain the workflow. Are you talking about the workflow that we've got defined here? It's actually pretty straightforward because there's not a lot of code here. It's only 100 lines, roughly 100 lines. We could walk through it right now. Let's do a full walkthrough of what we've currently got. So that way we can figure out where we want to go from here because there's a lot of tasks that we got to use. You should use a location-based model. Ooh, Jambuster, or a data set. That would be pretty neat. What I'm using is this data set right here. It's a little simple sentence, right? Set wrap. You can see a very small, very easy, simple sentence. That's an easy one right there. Super easy, super simple. You think you meant your AI stack workflow, so how you use Claude. Oh, Torva, thank you for that. And thank you. You translated it for me. Thank you. Okay, so my Claude workflow is really simple. Watch, I'll show you this. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Watch this. So we've got one file in here. We use CLAUDE, enter, done. There's nothing there. There's nothing. It's all basic. It's all basic. I do have a slightly different setup, however, because if you / model, you'll notice that I'm using this model right here. And it's also very special. Probably no one in here right now has seen that configuration before. I'm pretty sure that no one's seen that because it is different. Next, Elon Musk. Hey, how's it going there? I am Louie. Oh, Lowy? I am Lowy. Thank you for saying hi. Steven, do you think you could buy a good computer to run a local model like Quinn 3.6 or keep paying for a subscription? So we pay per API token. We have a deal with Amazon. We work with them and we use Bedrock with Claude and Opus. So that's why. That's why you're seeing this right here because it's unusual. I bet none of you have seen that. So that's my stack. That's it. It's really easy. Really, really easy. Super simple. Well, I mean, super simple-ish. So we use Bedrock, which means that we go direct to Amazon and we lease the compute on their GPUs directly on Amazon rather than going through Anthropic. That is how we do that. And so we don't pay a monthly fee. We just pay for whatever we use. It's an API per API basis. So that's it right there. So that would give you the idea on that perspective. However, I still think it's good to do a quick walkthrough of our current model to see where we're at. Hey, how's it going there, Chitter Royal? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day. Steven, did you hear about the GitHub vulnerability? No. Wait, tell me more. What? I want to know. Hey, how's it going there, Bonzupi? Good to see you, Bonzupi. Welcome on in. So apparently Torva just mentioned that there's a GitHub vulnerability happening. Yes, Torva, tell us more. Torva, we need to know. We need to know the details. For me, it's Thursday. Oh, right. Because the next day already over there. Yeah, it's already the next day. You're up really late. See, Austin, I tried using local model 2 days. No big deal here. Local model are not enough powerful yet to get assist quality for the MVP. Yeah, for local models, they're getting there, and they are improving, and they are better than what it used to be in like GPT-4, the 4. Remember GT4o? And we still were using it for coding back then, right? We were. They had a vulnerability for like 2 hours. I'll send a video into the Discord that explains they already fixed it. Oh, nice. All right, that sounds good. How's it going there? Dr. Smith boy, good to see you. Welcome on in. I heard about copy fail. Ah, yes, the copy fail. The vulnerability that's affecting all Linux operating systems that have been patched since 2017, basically almost 10 years. Almost 10 years. And you need to have local access, right? And then you can, I believe it's something to do with TCP. Something on the kernel stack that allows you to get escalated privileges. You can write to any file, essentially. You can append your user ID to the sudoers file on Linux. The copy fail, 732 byte root on every major Linux distribution. Yeah, exactly. Why does my agent always want to allocate literally everything to the heap? It doesn't want to do any stack memory allocation? Why not? I figured out how to modify the proof of concept exploit, or is it to work on the Nix OS, because Nix OS is actually immune to the stock POC exploit. Is it really? Bunzupi? That sounds, but you figured it out though. You did, you figured it out. That's amazing. The Matrix is real. Wake up. Hey, the Matrix is real. Colon cleaner. Your name. The Matrix is oh wait, there's a bunch of people saying this. What are you guys doing? Wait, is this real? What are you guys talking about? What do you mean oh no, you're freaking me out now. What are you guys doing over there? Hey Torva, help. What are they talking about? How does the performance of the Muon optimizer compare to the standard Atom W or Trini? I heard it's better. I am Harry. I heard it's better. Y'all, everyone, what's going on? What are you doing? I'm freaking out now because I've seen that movie and I also have like deep thoughts about those kinds of things. Should I actually be panicking right now? How's it? Andrew and Roided Cucumber. You guys' names are crazy. Yeah, I tried to change the user bin suit path in the right that Nix OS actually keeps the real world, the world readable, the super user binary. Oh, the SU binary. Got it. What's all this? The Matrix has you, Steve? Do I need to be waking up right now? Is that what you're telling me? Do I need to like think really hard and like wake up? Is that what you're telling me? Release the files. Oh yeah. Who's what's going on? What happened? Hey Torva, can or someone else can explain what just happened? Or am I supposed to actually be waking up right now? Help! Tell me what's going on. No, the vulnerability is fixed. It existed for 2 hours and I sent a link in the link share. All right, that's all in good. But what's with all the Matrix references? Someone who's been here for a while, tell me more. Tell me what's going on. You put it in link share? Here we go. All right, is it a quick video?
If you live in the...
It's pretty long. It's pretty long. I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch it later. The GitHub situation got worse. I don't know. Should we watch this right now? The Matrix is real is that a to-do list you're gonna ignoring at the bottom. Yeah. We got a nice to-do list right here. Steven, just how long are you gonna lie to yourself? Wake up. Oh, in Pulsar. Okay, I stopped lying to myself. Now what? No. What do I do next? Tell me. I'm willing to do it. It's 90 minutes, but you can skip some parts. Okay. Maybe we should watch it on stream, is what you're saying? Oh, by default, the NixOS doesn't have the SU binary where the exploit expects it. Oh, so if you just make some changes about where it expects it, then you're good to go. All right, you guys, you gotta help. You gotta help. Tell me. I've given up. What's this about? Hey, Squid Pickleball, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. So we're building an embedding model. We've done most of the work. However, we need to clean it up now. Or we need to wake up because apparently the Matrix has us. What is happening? You can chat, man. In Pulsar, exactly. In chat. How's Squid Pickleball? Thank you for the silver. Thank you for the silver stars. Appreciate it. That's really nice for you to do there. Thank you. Thank you. Explanation point. Hey, Red Card, good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for clicking the hi button. All right, you guys, I guess we're going to watch a quick little video here. Let's see, what'd you say over here? All right. Good to see you guys. Welcome on in. Let's see here. I'm trying to scroll up through some of the chats because everyone kept saying the Matrix is real, and no one's addressing that, by the way. No one in chat is saying, what? All right, I'm going to type, what is the deal with all the Matrix chat? Curious about it because... What's up, Stephen? Rebellion Ed, good to see you. Welcome back. Because I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey, Mac McDonald's, or McDonald's, good to see you. Welcome on in. Khalifa. Okay. Wiz Khalifa, good to see you. You should definitely look up the Joint Embedding Prediction Architecture, JEPA, if you haven't yet. It's fascinating shift from generative AI towards the world models. Fundamentally to change how machines learn in common sense. It's likely the next big leap beyond the large language model limitations. Okay. I'd like to check that out a little bit more. All right, let's see. All right, Torva. All right, Torva, so we'll watch it here in a bit. What I want to do is I want to walk through a little bit of our code. Let's do, here's the plan, Torva. Here's what we'll do. We'll walk through where we are currently with our existing embedding model. We'll figure out what we need to do, and then we will jump over to the video that you shared in Linkshare. Pickleball. You think that when the universe dies, a new one will be born, like a Big Bang again? Yeah, I think so. I think that happens on a regular basis, just because gravity has the ability to... Wait, if there's gravity, there's the opposite of gravity, right? Hey, Liam, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, well, there we go. You got a shout out. There you go. Glad to see you. Welcome on in, you guys. All right, so we'll go through this also while everyone is here. I guess what we're going to do really quick is we're going to click this money button and we're going to give out some memberships really quick. There we go. Wait, did it go? Let's see. Send 5 now. All right, perfect. All right. There you go, guys. We're sent out some gift memberships. That's the one thing I can do. The next best thing. Steven shouts to everyone. I do, Von Zupi, you got it. We're getting botted right now. I think it's a ton of random channels like McDonald's and some other names. Is it? Are they seem real? Impulsar. Yay, you got one. Hey, Impulsar, check that out. Impulsar, you got one. And then we also, Cami and Uvar, Bronson, and Hess Life Learner. Congratulations. You guys got membership, free memberships. Joe Mama is a bot. Oh, really? Andrew, thank you. Thank you for mentioning it. All right. I was like, what's going on? What are all the things happening right now? But okay. Understood. All right, so let's go through where our embedding model is. Congratulations, you guys, though, who got the memberships. Lil Wayne, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. All right, so where are we at right now? So we got our embedding model. We did, thank you to Dina. We need to do some of these things here. So here's our embedding model. It's very easy. Here's right here. This is our embedding layer. Look at that. Look how simple that is right there. That's all it is. It's just a matrix. It's a 2D matrix. You wanted a membership? Oh no, it didn't happen. I know it's random. Well, there is a little bit of algorithm to it. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. There is an algorithm. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell. I don't know if I could tell you guys. However, it's not complicated, and it's pretty straightforward. It's mostly random with a little bit non-randomness. There's a catch. You didn't know Lil Wayne was PyTorch enthusiast. Really? Who got it? Oh, let's see who we got. So we got Impulsar, we got Yavar, we got Cami, we got Hess Life Learner, and Bronson. Got 5 people. 5 people got it. Let's break down the algorithm. Okay, let's take a look at this. Hey, Dina, let's code the heat death of the universe. Let's code till the heat death of the universe. The point where it all ends, you guys, where it's all over. I think the ones with the names of the celebrities and the others are bot network of all of them created exactly 1 year ago. Okay, that's what happened. All right, I was curious about it. Well, if it was real and everyone was saying wake up, I was ready. Oh, you convinced me. The bots convinced me, you guys. I got tricked. How's it going there? Noise. Got 8281. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on the subtitles. There we go. This whole time, I'm like, where'd the subtitles go? Entropy always wins, Deuce. Entropy always wins. Oh no, those were real? Oh wait, really? Hey Patrick, good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for clicking the hi button. Good to have you here. All right, so here's our embedding model. Really simple. We initialize the parent class that we're inheriting, the module, which is going to prepare all of our weights for all the layers that we're creating for training purposes. Manual embedding initialization, that's not a vibe coding, that's I enjoy surfing code. It is, I am Harry, it is, yeah, right there. It's not, that was because of Dina. Dina was like, hey, we should do our own. And you know what? It only took 1 line of code. It was like, we should do our own. Okay, we figured it out. Just the Andrew Tate, McDonald's, and those so on were bots. Okay, got it. Rust stream when? We will have a Rust stream as soon as we finish our embedding model, I think. Could you tell us how to handle doubts about the project you launched? You always will have doubts because you're realizing that it could be better. And that's a special capability that humans have. You have the special capability, you've got it too, that allows you to identify areas that you know can have improvements. Essentially, it gives you the ability to make things better. It's an opportunity. Doubts are okay. Don't let them overwhelm you. Use them as your source of inspiration. Let's see. Hey, Steven, Impulsar, how did you learn to code when you first did it? And if you would have to learn to code again from the beginning, what would you do differently? What are you coding? Xavier, we are going to be building an embedding model, which we mostly built. Now we just need to test it, run it, and train it, which is going to be the exciting part today. All right, Impulsar. So I started coding at 11 with a book that came with a C++ compiler on a CD. I'm old now, and that was the way it was back then. So it came with a Borland C++ compiler that I installed onto my Windows machine. Then I followed the book, I read along, I typed in the keyboard. I was like, type along on the keyboard. And, I accidentally deleted that line. Whoopsie. That allowed me to sort of understand a little bit about coding. And then I just kind of did more of that, and I just kept going. Then I got into JavaScript and PHP and Ruby. When Ruby came out, that was really exciting. I did a little more C. Some scripting, some Visual Basic. Did some Visual Basic for a while. Then I got into game development, OpenGL, DirectX. Then application development, JavaScript. Back in the day when JavaScript was really hard because you had to deal with Netscape, Opera. They all had different. Internet Explorer. They were all different. Firefox. Oh, they were so different. Oh, I see what you got there. Base hue 0.0 class particle. Oh, hey, you're defining some. Hey, check that out. You got some code there. What are you writing? Radius, angle, speed offset. You're looking at some, that's very game-like code you got there. Especially when it says particle. If it says particle, that's a particle effect. Essentially, it's a one-dimensional, right? It's a one-dimensional, right? No, it's a zero-dimensional point, right? It's just a point. It's an XY. Obviously, you're going to be throwing that point into a coordinate system, so a 3D matrix probably somewhere. And it allows you to create many particles that usually do some fancy things, right? Some fancy, cool, fancy particle effects. Thank you so much. Definitely using doubt as a lever is still the best option to adopt. It sure is. It's a good one. You got it. Hey, we got CloudTube running. What'd CloudTube say over here? Let's see. What is the best programming language? There's no best. It's whatever you actually finished projects in. But if you're asking me, Python for learning, Rust for not hating yourself later. Okay. I'm actually really surprised that it answered two really good answers. Those are two good answers. That was great. You were planning on sending you my code, but I'm too lazy. Hey, God, you could send it in Discord if you want. At God puppies, yeah. It's gonna say puppies on the screen because I've censored certain words. I've censored it, like the word God. See, it's censored. Let's see here. Post in Discord, yes. Discord. Discord's good because then you can post the whole thing and it will show up nice and neat. Hey, Eddie Legendary, good to see you. Welcome on. I feel like you're up there in the IV. You've been there for a long time, but hello, guys. Yeah, Eddie Legendary, it's good to see you back. So good to see you. That's awesome. Let's see here. Did you see I'm a new member now, Loons? I did. I saw. You figured it out. How did you do that? How did you figure it out? That was amazing. You got like a bonus, some sort of bonus there. The best language is the one that fits your project and how you work with it. That's a good one. It's a good one. Right now you're pulled a power move. Wait, oh, Soki. Hey, Soki, good to see you. So I got an interview at a company next week. So I could write my own HR contact from my current company. A heads up. Asking if there's news on my application for the new position. Ooh, Soki, good luck. Link there, yep. Oh, Discord, thank you, Torva. Thank you for the link to the Discord. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna walk through our embedding. Torva became a member.
2 months.
Whoa,
Party
Torva!
popper emoji. Party popper emoji. Party
Thank
popper
you.
Emoji. Party popper emoji. Party popper emoji.
I heard the party popper emojis going on there. It's 2 months in a row at Torva. Thank you. I'm going to do some party poppers too. Torva, that's amazing. I feel like a real streamer now. This is great. This is cool. On PC, I didn't have to put your credit card. Well, that sounds great to me. It's a nice little bonus. Thank you. Yes, I feel like a real streamer. This is great. I've been watching streamers for so long now, and so all of a sudden it feels real. How's it going there? Harry, if I want to be just like you, how to start from beginning, which language I need to start. I recommend Python starting at Harry. Start with Python. Its syntax will help you. It's essentially, it's syntax. Let me type that better. Syntax will prevent you from running into obstacles. There we go. I think it's problems. Here we go. How's it going, Akash? Good to see you, Akash Nath. Welcome on in. Python is the best language. You love it. That's what we're doing right now too. We're using Python. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Good to have you here. Does CloudTube agree? We're gonna find out. All right. I think CloudTube's gonna say yes. I'm pretty sure. I have a little bit of feeling. Python's the move. Honestly, if you start with literally anything else, you'll just end up learning Python anyway. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You can't escape Python. You want to be a streamer too, or at least content creator? Nice. Because I ain't qualified for jobs. Hey, you can get qualified. You can. It's just a little bit of steps at a time, right? You got to take the biggest possible step, right? That biggest possible step that can succeed without you falling off the stairs. You guess Python is the most popular language? And not without reason. Yes, Python's great because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can use it for almost everything. You're still working on your radar program. Nice, Bonzoopy. Thank you for your suggestion. You're so fed up with all the HTML and CSS. Python and all the stuff you have known. Language means a headache of a headache. Yeah, that's what you got. That's me. That's why ask a specialist. Exactly, Harry. Exactly. Python helping you run into problems faster than 1991. Well, I remember that year. I do. I remember that year. I was alive back then, you guys. That was a long time ago now. So you're just lurking? All right, sounds good, Bonzoopy. Good to have you here. Sometimes you think C and C++ might be the best, sometimes underrated, or understanding the computer helps. Yes, okay, so if you want to get into the science of computers and you want to get into data structures and algorithms, C is a really good place to do that. You can do that with Python. It's not going to give you the full understanding about where you're going to need to go from a computer science perspective. Python's going to get you most of what you need anyway. It's going to be great. Eddie Legendary, the thing is with Adobe using your service, it makes it easy to get your dad interested. It does? Really? Wow, so many chats, you guys. This is great. He's funny. What happened to him? The only thing I did since the last stream is reset your PC. Yeah, your Claude tube, it's gotten good. It got good. What's up, everyone? JM, good to see you. Welcome on in. You were alive in 1999. I was. I saw that. Y2K was a thing. Remember Y2K? We're like, oh no, the planes are gonna fall out of the sky. You remember that? They're just gonna stop and then just drop. Right? Right out of the sky. Alucard, how's it going there, Topaz? Steven, I here to say hi. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Coding methodology. Oh, got to get that coding methodology in there. Yes, you can. Nice. That's insane. People in 2001 said that too. They did. We did. I was there. I remember the Dallas Stars won the Stanley Cup in 1999. You were 4 years old? All right. I was a little bit older. I was a smidgen older than you. In my 40s, you guys. Okay. Let's do a quick walkthrough, then we're going to watch the video. So here's our embedding init. We've got the number of words and our dictionary. I'm storing these in here. It's not traditional for an embedding model to do this. I'm doing this on purpose because we want to use a lot of the metadata that's around this. I need the length of the dictionary, number of words, and the ability to look up, right? Because I'm going to tokenize. I want my feed forward to include pre-vectorized data, right? It's going to allow you to post in just any words directly, so you can pass in this entire sentence. That's why I did that here in the feed forward, the forward pass. Then we're going to do a lookup based on all the features. Are going to include the index of all the IDs that we are going to need to capture the output from our embedding. The embedding is going to return rows that are assigned to each of the indexes in our IDs. That's what that is. And then we have a whole bunch of data manipulation code here that we needed in order to get it to operate properly. That's what we had to do. We'll walk through that here in a little bit. You remember the Mike Modana circling the ring. Oh, the rink. Holding up the cup over his head and kissing it? Are you talking about some skating champion? A little bit of skating champion there. Yeah, he uses their Adobe for picture editing. Oh, Adobe Photoshop? What are you teaching? What teaching? Language? C++? This is Python. We're teaching PyTorch right now with Python. And as you can see on the screen right here, there's not a lot of PyTorch. This is because the majority of the work when it comes to AI is data management and data preparation. Happy coding. Thank you. I am Harry for mentioning it. What is a tokenizer? Oh, what tokenizer are you using? My very own. I'm using my own. It's all from scratch, you guys. So the tokenizer is actually kind of see it right here. Really simple. So we normalize our words, which you see right here, normalize right here, which is a simple normalization. And then we capture our normed words. Then we throw it into our dictionary, which we pre-calculate our dictionary just by building it based on all the data set of the words. So this is a dictionary calculator, which is just a Python dictionary. It's actually a dictionary with a word followed by the word index, right? And what I should do here is I shouldn't use the word pad. I should throw some other word in here. I should say pad like this. It's got to be caps. It's got to be in caps. Found a little bug there. Nice little bug there. Would you say coding jobs were safer 20 years ago? Yeah, they were, because it's not as turbulent. Right now, there's a lot of turbulence from engineering perspective because not everyone is understanding what is going to be the meaning when we apply AI code generators into the workplace. I think what's going to happen is we're going to see smaller teams, more teams, to spread out across more businesses and industries. More businesses are going to now have a coder inside every business, and software is going to be a part of every business's life. It's going to be, because before, an engineer is very expensive, like hundreds of thousands of dollars for an engineer salary, right? Or, maybe 100,000, give or take, right? Depending on what they were doing. Then that made it very difficult for every business to hire an engineer, right? So now what we're going to see is every business will probably have an engineer, even if they're like a grocery store, or maybe they're, thank you for the reactions, you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. Good to have you here. Let's see here. By the way, you're from India. Oh, nice. I'm over here in Seattle, Washington, United States. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. You send a basic game on Discord chat. Hey, nice. We'll have to take a look. Cool emojis. Loons, aren't those good? I like those. Do you think it's possible to have a fulfilling personal life with an intense professional one? I don't know. I put everything into career and profession. Hey, Jeff's YouTube. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Peace, Lord. Hello. We got the who's that? Who says that? It's a trademark, right? Who says that? They were in Contact in Contact, right? And also Interstellar. Who's that actor who says hello? What does the fault tolerance meaning of life? What does fault tolerance mean in life? Fault tolerance is basically accepting you'll mess up and having a backup plan, like keeping your day job while chasing your startup dreams. Hey, there we go. You love that on Twitch. Oh, whoops, I missed. Let's see here. Let's change the song up here real quick. Boom, here we go. All right. Loons, you said that on Twitch you can have the Prime icon. And as a streamer said one day, someone has Prime in chat and isn't subbed. This means you got money, but not for me. I like that one. Hey, Neva, good to see you. Welcome on in. We're gonna get our embedding model going here. You think quality engineers will get jobs now? I think so too, Peace Lord. I think so too. I think we're seeing an increase in jobs. In fact, let's take a look here real quick. So Steven here. Let's go to our posts. We have a post around here somewhere. Where is it at here? Here we go. There we go. So here's the jobs. Let's take a zoom in on that real quick. So you see, ChatGPT launched, and then we saw a decline in job postings, and it's starting to increase, right? So it's higher than it's ever been here in 2026. Someone else had a startup thing they wanted to do. Isn't that usually the case? If I miss any of your chats, y'all, just let me know and I can go back. We're going to head on to how much time do you devote to developing skills and knowledge per week? I would say 30 to 40%. Always learning new stuff. That's kind of your job as an engineer, and my role as well, CTO at PubNub. I need to know as much as possible, so that way I can help all the team members. If I know everything, then I can do things like help marketing, help product, help sales, help engineering, help our customers, right? So I need to know what's going on. And I need to know what all the state of the art is, so that way I can keep up with that. And my team also does that as well, all the teams at PubNub. And then if I don't keep up and they do, then I'm falling behind and I can't keep pace and I won't be able to join the conversation. So I'd say a good 40% is really learning. The rest is productivity. Job postings were declining before ChatGPT. They were, yeah. Yep, you're right. ChatGPT launched right here. And way up here, whoa, that's because of the COVID stuff that happened, right? All the COVID stuff. I feel like for the next 10 to 20 years, we would have waves of jobs where it's like AI is the best vibe code, literally everything, to okay, let's clean up. The cleanup phase, right? Because yes, it's all going to be about maintenance. Because there's so much code being written right now, more than ever. In all of human history, more code has never been written than it is being written right now, mostly by AI. It is. It's being written, and we're going to have to go back, and we're probably going to use AI to clean it up. We are. 30 to 40. Wow, I thought more about 10 to 15%. Yeah, so right now, for example, what I'm doing while I'm streaming to you, this is 2 hours out of my day every weekday. And I'm dedicating that to learning new stuff. Talking to you, you telling me things, we're chatting together, we're getting up to speed, like the GitHub vulnerability. I didn't know about that. I didn't know. And then you're telling me about, which we should watch right now. We're gonna watch that here in a second. So there's a lot of stuff we gotta learn. Also, more PyTorch and things like that. Bro, you're a mechanical engineer. Please guide me. You're a mechanical engineer? So are you building like with sensors and servos and mechanical things? Real world, so you probably Rust. Have you learned Rust? Let's see, you're at FAI. How do we say your name? Faison Khan. Rust may be a good next step if you haven't learned it yet. There we go. Every company now realizing that AI cannot code a complex backend system along with system design. Now they are searching for quality engineers who can work along with smart AIs. Yes, peace Lord. You still need to have the engineer there currently to guide everything and double check that it all looks correct. You're right. You're absolutely right. Lines of code is like weight on a car building, and we are breaking records. There's more lines of code than ever. I'm more into design engineering. Oh, got it. Hey, Mark Lemon, thanks for saying hi. Alicia Winter, welcome on in. Good to see you. How's it going there, Rog Giello? We are. Thank you for asking. Mark Lemon, you're here. Welcome on back. Good to have you here. Let's see here. No, I'm just chatting like you. No clue who's streaming. Okay. Arduino IDE uses their own version of C++, right? They've got, I think it's standard C++. It's, regular C++. They have extra libraries. They come with extra libraries. Rust is not good on tool people. Embedding professionally, you have to know C++ since everything is C++. Okay, Neva, thank you. Thank you. That's good clarification. Do you think that hey, Trey Sheen, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for software engineering. That's what we're doing here. We're building software. We're learning AI, you guys. We're learning AI. That's what we're doing right now. Doesn't even know the streamer. I know, right? What the? Come on. Do you think that your C system could be upgraded to Rust? So, Austin, yes. We are doing that right now. We have one final, we got two final components written in C, currently powering all of our connectivity with over 1 billion devices, you guys. So we've got a lot. They're currently running on C. We are migrating to Rust right now, and we are so close to a full, complete Rust system, a full, complete Rust transition. We're really close. Got the spooky music, you guys. Got the spooky music going here. Trying to catch up on all our chats, you guys. Let's see where we at here. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Arduino C++ and the standard lib. Just different because of no operating system. Yes, it's RTOS. We got the RTOS, RTOS. Real-time operating system. Appreciate the setup. Not seeing a direct question or message that requires me to respond right now. The last message was pointing out that I'm in Stephen B. Oh, it might have truncated. It might have truncated there. I think it's standard. Wait, I think even a standard thing they use, the thing they do custom, is mostly stuff like how to turn an LED on and off. Really? That's the custom part? How did my message get lobotomized? Because I think you have the max tokens. Max tokens. I think it was max tokens. How's it going there, George? Welcome on in, George. Good to have you here. Do you think someone with zero coding knowledge should learn even with so much AI available now? So here's the deal. I think non-coders can code because I've seen it. I see it right now in my company. Non-coders are coding now. Everyone's building something custom. Review my code. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to check out your code. There's so many things we got to do today, you guys. Okay. Hey Torva, we got to watch this. We got to watch your video. Oh wow, check this look. Okay, here's your code. Let's click the wave button really quick. Can we zoom in on it? Looks like you've got some extra code here. Okay. Is this hand coded or is it AI coded? I'm getting there's a lot of code here, guys. There's a lot of code. Hey, Tom Hawk, good to see you. Welcome on in. An FPA. Michael, yes, I have. Yep, I have FPA people committing to Git. Oh, right. They're doing it right. Non-programmers. It's AI. Okay, got it. I was wondering. You missed my previous comment. Peace Lord, your previous comment. Where are you at? How you became so good at coding and all tech. Give us some suggestions to learn like you. A lot of practice. A lot of practice in building and repeating and building. And shooting for a goal. Achieving the goals. Failing the goals. Trying to figure out how to overcome the failures. That's what it was. That's all it was. What it takes is a lot of failure. Try to build something that is so beyond what is available on the world today. Something that is insanely powerful. Try to build that. And then you run into a whole bunch of roadblocks. And you have to figure out how to get around them. And in that process, you become someone who can learn all the things. You can do it. You can do it too. Pronounced 2,800 lines of code over the past 9 days. Guys, I'm worthy of a software engineering job at Twitter. Oh, I don't know. Is 2,800 lines of code enough? I don't know. Got it? Peace Lord? Nice. Being old. There you go, Michael, right? That's the answer. Being old. Coding is easier with AI. Your logic needs to be solid to make it work. Well, I've seen that you don't necessarily need to have solid logic to make it work. You don't. It'll work anyway. Always about perspective, which is called innovation. That's right, Deuce. You got it. All right. We're already probably past Orwellian dystopia. I think we're a bit past that at the point, right? Get to the mission. Create graphs. I'm gonna try to figure out what this is. Create logging table. Create status bar. Process management. What is this? I need to get to the main here. All right, name CPU. What? This is weird. This looks like it's just you're collecting system stats. Oh, you got a nice. I haven't seen that for a while. The niceness of a proc. Do you guys know what niceness is in Linux? Have you heard of niceness? Have you heard about niceness in Linux? If you got over 1K a day for any stage, but just the start, it's kind of scary. So 1K is quite a bit. Although with AI, you can do that in a few minutes. Peace Lord, you're so right. The coding foundation, which is very, very important. No one's going to remember how to code by hand anymore because they don't have to. They don't have to. This is legacy. Right here, this is legacy, you guys. It's like punch cards. No one programs with punch cards anymore. Hi and bye, Neva. All right, thank you for stopping in. You guys who qualify too mean the best way to check whether a number is even or odd is to do an if clause on every number, right? Exactly. Let's do that right now. Is odd. Well, let's see. Number is odd. Number. Def. And then you say return. If number equals 0, return false. All right, you got to do this. See, this is what Torv was talking about. We say we increment, right? 6, 8, wait, 8, 10, wait, 10, right? And then otherwise return, wait, I did that reverse. True, yes, that's right. Here we go. So that's a little bit of an optimization there. And it only goes up to 10, otherwise it's always odd. But let me ask you this, Steven. If you were to hire a software engineer, how would you test them now? It's all about personality and collaboration. Your communication style. It's less about what you know, and it's more about can you succeed working with a team. Because here's the deal. We're not going to know everything as an engineer. And there's many things that you have to go and learn and seek to understand how the system works and then to implement it. The good news is, though, now that we have AI, right? You can basically ask the AI to do anything for you. You can, and it will. Actually, skills to keep the number low. They still need to type the prompts. They do. They got to type the prompts. What was your approach to full system considerations evolved over the past 2 years? Has your approach... Whoa, Peace Lord, thank you for the 40. Appreciate it. Oh, that was not...
Keep streaming, it's very informative.
Okay, I will. At Peace Lord, thank you. Explanation point, party popper. Copy. Paste. Thank you, Peace Lord. My gratitudes to you. We will definitely keep streaming. That's definitely going to happen. Although, be careful with this. Don't take that as advice right there. The code that you see highlighted on the screen was a joke from Torva. It was a joke from Torva. Torva was like, this is the way to code. Steven, you're so productive writing so many lines of code. This is clearly better than the one-liner version. Because I can write a code quickly. Yeah, you're supposed to do def number is even number. And you say return number equal number mod 2 equals 0. Yeah, there you go. That's the way you're supposed to write that. I think that's the way you're supposed to write that one right there. That's the actual answer, right? See here. Has your approach to full system considerations evolved over the past few years? Full system considerations. I need more details. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? All right. Missed a lot of your message, Loons. I know. There's so many chats. See, Loons. Torva, YouTube. Loons. Should be a poll. Oh, we should have made a poll. We can still do that. Let's see. Niceness. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Let's do a poll now. Because Loons mentioned it. Here we go. All right, you guys. Have you heard about Linux niceness? Question mark. Start. All right. Let's see. Because Loon said productive code can be 10Ks a line in less than a day. It's a lot of code there. That's a lot of code. Refreshed and it's gone. We're back. Impulsar, if you would learn to code from starting again with your prior knowledge, what is the one thing you would avoid? And what not to avoid? To avoid, so I would avoid going into like more difficult programming languages to start because you'll hit a lot of barriers. You'll hit syntax barriers where the syntax is just very advanced, right? So let's do this. Desktop, Rust. Let's see, Rust enum. Here we go. Watch this. So you're going to see here. Oh, wait, you don't. Nope. Rust enum. Let's see here. Source main. Here we go. So look at this right here. You see this code? There's a lot of syntax here. There's a lot. And we typed this code all from scratch live on stream. I think last Friday, was it? We typed this all live on stream. That is a lot of syntax. And you need to learn that syntax in order to use the language. Now compare that with Python. This syntax is a lot easier to read, right? It's a lot simpler. There's not a lot of fancy symbols or anything like that. So if you're going to be learning a new language, learn a language that doesn't have a lot of fancy symbol requirements in order for you to build something that's going to work. And that's why I recommend Python, because it's a clean, human readable, and doesn't have a lot of symbols. There are things that you still need to learn, you just won't be slowed down by the symbols. So it's a nice optimization. I think it's a good optimization there. I'm referring to the architectural considerations regarding how each intricate component contributes to a robust, high-performing system. Yeah, so I can tell you we follow industry standards. You need observability with metrics and logging. It's got to be 12-factor. Actually, you know what? I've got your answer. All right, so it's called 12-factor. Austin, check out. Look up 12-factor programming. So that's a good start because you need the observability. You need the ability to test. It's got to have tests. You're going to have CI and CD and deployment pipelines and gates and things like that. So there's just, from a production readiness perspective, you need to prepare your code to be ready for those kinds of environments. And 12-factor is a really good way to do that. Peace Lord, it's 2:05 a.m. now. It's your time to code, eh? All right, time to code. That's really, you're up late. You're up super late. What do you think about people from the foundation companies leaving and saying they're going to spend time with their family and doing more art and poetry? It sounds like they were overworked. They were overworked a little bit because now they have to slow down. Sounds like they need a vacation. Hey, you broke it. Good job. Whoa, Kyle, welcome. Good to see.
Hi all, hi Steven Shorts in Discord if interested.
Yes. All right, we're going to watch some videos, you guys. We're going to watch some videos. All right. Thank you, Kyle. All right, so at flip with Kyle. Thank you. Exclamation point party popper. That was amazing. We will watch those. All right, so we've got a video from Torva and we've got some videos from Kyle. What do you do with money? You save it. Because if you spend it, you don't have it anymore. That's the simple answer. It's, Michael, you got to invest. Just invest it, put it somewhere, and don't touch it. Don't spend it. Don't look at it. Save for retirement, you guys. Whoever is coding the clanker, it needs more work. Try to reduce the context so it's less little less. All right, you guys, let's watch some videos. I think every time we chat with QuadTube, I give him the last 10 messages, so the whole interaction DB. And okay, so he's got 10 messages. That's pretty good context. Okay, all right, so Torva, if you're ready, Loon's taking notes. Okay, we're gonna watch your video really quick. It is 9 minutes, so we might skip through some parts because it's 9 minutes, and I still want to get to my embedding model here because we got to the point. Neva, if you're curious, we've got the full feed forward pass working. Now all we have to do is leverage our optimizer and our loss function to back propagate crater gradients and apply the optimal weight updates. Okay. Just kind of looking backward. So this is very odd. Let's see, code. Because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It just looks like it says it monitors some stuff. It says advanced process monitor, which is kind of neat. So just letting you know, I find it looks good. It looks like it'll work perfectly fine. All right, let's go into link share real quick. All right, we got some videos. Here we go. Let's pull this up here. Okay.
If you live in the world, you've probably heard about GitHub, and you've probably heard that GitHub is having a really rough month. Starting with pull requests that, when pulled in, would undo previous pull requests, causing entire merges to get reverted and engineers to get yelled at, as well as major projects by large developers like Mitchell Hashimoto's Ghosty, removing them from GitHub, saying that GitHub is no longer a serious place for serious work. Now, GitHub has responded, trying to provide a solution to the problem, saying, sorry. and quoting a graph where green line go up. Now, I do want to highlight the problem that GitHub has to solve is actually very difficult, and while this is fairly comical, this is a problem that I personally could not solve, so props to the GitHub team for trying to solve this. This is mostly in jest. But amidst all of chaos, I saw all these articles about
RCE.
the pull request migrations. And
remote code execution, RCE.
I saw, oh, by the way, Wiz Research hacked GitHub.com, and it only took a single push. A single push to GitHub, compromised GitHub. Let's talk about how they did it. It's beautiful. It's fantissimo. Now, I am going to riff on an article from Wiz.io, so go check out their article for more details. They did a great job here, and also they have collaborated with GitHub, so this bug is fixed, but it's really neat what they found out. Understand how this works, we have to go into kind of the architecture of GitHub, right? What happens under the hood when you make a Git push? So on the left, you have your user pushing data to GitHub over SSH, very common use. And over there, when you land in GitHub, you land in this binary called BabelD. BabelD. I think BabelD is actually going to be the BabelD for routing, where you use a distance vector routing protocol to figure out what node to go to. I'm assuming kind of like a load balancer. I'm not sure if that's what it's used for, but at the end of the day, you land in BabelD. When talking to BabelD, you're able to use push options. Push options are a part of the normal Git spec where you can literally just include strings that get sent to the Git server. Maybe you have a custom application that catches the commit. Maybe you have a pre-commit hook that runs that ultimately depends on some custom data. You can set up your environment to push certain data to the server that you may need to customize. Now, under the hood, what BabelD is doing is it's taking all these push options and converting them into a single HTTP header. This header is an xstat header, which is going to contain all the data inside of all of your push options. This is likely because the protocol that carries the push options is some binary protocol over SSH, and we have to talk between BabelD and Git RPCD over some other protocol, maybe HTTP. So to pass that same data, all the push options get put into this xstat header. Not a big deal. But enter a 30-year-old problem: input sanitization. How do we format HTTP headers? We format HTTP headers via the RFC that says you have the header name, a colon, a space, and then the contents of that header ended by a semicolon. But
wait, no, there's more to it. Whoops. There's more to it. It's not just a semicolon. Well, I mean, it could be two if you want it. If you want to limit between headers, you have to include \r\n.
Doesn't sanitize semicolons coming in from the user on a Git push. Well, what you can do is insert into the xstat header a series of push options that contain semicolons, and now contents that's supposed to arrive in the xstat header, an area that contains untrusted user data, now can appear outside of the xstat header, allowing it to look like it comes authoritatively from the BabelD server. The example here is normally what you're not allowed to do is commit large blobs. This is rejected, and that rejection is enabled as a true Boolean. But by doing a push option injection that contains a semicolon, they can include the data large blob rejection enabled equals false, and because it is the last header that is written, it will overwrite the previous entry of the option. By overwriting these headers, they now have arbitrary header injection from a privileged standpoint, meaning BabelD will push the data to the RPC server, and xstat will only contain data that's supposed to be evil, that's untrusted. But the data on the outside is also evil, but Git RPC doesn't know. And guys, real quick, before we keep going, I want to talk about today's video sponsor, CodeRev.
Oh no!
There's a lot of AI
Wait, no!
With AI coming on, they enabled large blobs. Who cares? Well, there are other kinds of headers that can be enabled that have really weird side effects inside of the Git environment. For example, the weird world of hooks. Pre-commit hooks and post-commit hooks. Now, all this testing was occurring on GitHub Enterprise Server, a local version of GitHub that you can run to do testing or to emulate the GitHub environment. This will matter here in a second. GitHub Enterprise Server supports admin-defined custom pre-receive hooks, scripts that run before a push is accepted. Again, normal GitHub behavior on its own if it didn't have compromised headers. By reverse engineering the pre-receive binary, we discovered it has two execution paths, one controlled entirely by the Rails environment field from the xstat header, which again, by the way, they now control both of these. By injecting a non-production Rails environment value through the xstat header semicolon injection technique, and injecting a custom hooks directory to tell the Rails environment where to look, and also by injecting a crafted hook entry that has a path traversal, you're able to use the concatenation of those two paths inside of the Rails environment to run an arbitrary binary on the system. The Rails environment's a sandbox escape, the custom hook directory tells them where to start looking for binaries, and the repro pre-receive hooks is a path traversal that walks to the top of the active server, giving them the ability to run any binary, ultimately allowing them to run ID as Git RCE through a Git push. Mwah, beautiful, glorious. Now again, they started this on a local version of GitHub Enterprise server.
That's very satisfying.
They tried to push the same exploit chain to the server, nothing worked. After some additional RE, they had to find a flag that tells the server to run in enterprise mode.
I know, boys, zoned in. I know, we're watching. All right.
Inside of the xstat header that prevents the user from...
All right, so I understand the exploit now. I get it. We get it now. I know, I was zoned in because this is interesting. It's very interesting, right? Hey, Peter Slow, good to see you. Welcome on in. Michael, I know we got zoned in there. Yeah, he's great. He speaks very well. Pete, yeah, he does speak very well, right? I think it's very, very well. Low level. Excellent. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. So there's a header, an HTTP header that we see that you can use to overwrite, because when they're parsing the header, it will populate a dictionary for a sense a dictionary. And every time you update the same value or you provide a new key in the value, it's just going to override whatever it was previously, which allows you to overwrite it. That's actually pretty satisfying. And then in Lies, you can start doing some nefarious things, you guys. He covers a lot of CVEs. Nice, Peter Slow. Yeah. Is it possible to create a program that will embed or convert code into sound? So when an audio device receives the sound, it will internally reconstruct back into code? Yes. It is. You can do that. No, that's something you can do. Stephen being like the Primogen. I know. Doing some video reactions. I know. There's a few video reactions here. I think this is neat. You would say RCE is fun. I wouldn't say RCE is fun. Sure, I know, but it's interesting, right?
For being able
it's
to
interesting.
Enterprise mode, completely removing the ability to use these custom hooks, right? These hooks that give them the control over the server. But again, this is just a flag in the xstat header, and because of this, they're able to override that flag and give them arbitrary command execution within GitHub. Instead of running the ID program from before, they run hostname, and from the output of this, they can see that they're getting command execution in their Git push. Now, you may be wondering, who cares? Who cares if they get execution as Git? Git's just a no permission user on the server, right? What they actually found is, because of the way that Git is set up, the user is able to access not just your repos on the server, but also every other repo on that server. So because of that, if you have maybe a private repo that lives in a certain Git server, that Git user that they landed as is able to read all of the storage nodes on that device, completely bypassing the ability for someone to mark the repo as private. And all that nonsense because Babel didn't sanitize out their semicolons, allowing any user to inject a field into the xstat header, allowing them to overwrite privileged headers. What a world. What a world. Now, props to GitHub. Okay, GitHub did fix this vulnerability. I think.
All right, that was great. Thank you, Torva, for sharing. Thank you. GitLab's great. I like GitLab, yeah. We arguably have modems in our phones. Oh, that's true. We sure do. Yep. Little tiny chip that's right here, somewhere around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Maybe around over here. That allows you to communicate with the cell tower. Oh no, what do you mean, Cal? Oh no, already number one. Oh yeah, on the XP. Considering firing up your code locally somehow. Pandu seems quite scary with GitHub nowadays. Never know anymore. I know, right? Someone could be reading your code. The new meme from Steven. No! Yeah, the new meme from Steven. Oh, right? My pleasure. It was appeared on my feed today and it was interesting. It was, Torva. Thank you. Is that an Apple phone? It's a OnePlus. Got a OnePlus phone right here. OnePlus, you guys. It's OnePlus. All right, let's check out some of Kyle's videos really quick. And yes, with the cell tower. Yeah, exactly, Peter Slow. We would really stop with the plain text of uncompressed data used everywhere. We should. Yeah. Sanitizing all your inputs is one of like the most obviously challenging things. It's very basic. And it's whenever you get user input, you need to make sure it's the right user input, right? You do. You got to make sure it's right user input. Do you have issues with the recent GitHub PR problem? We did not. I don't think so anyway. Maybe we did. That's why a bunch of stuff came back that wasn't supposed to be there. So maybe we might have. We did see some things. Though we're not worried too much because we already have local copies. Pandu Adventure, do you have issues with... No, all right, sorry about that. So maybe we did. All your code is public anyway. All right. So you don't care. You've seen some people do well on Codeberg. Oh, I forgot about Codeberg. Good old Codeberg, you guys. OnePlus 9 Pro 5G, if I remember it. You do, loons? Good memory. Security runs always behind AI. Can pretend, right? It can pretend. It sure can. You're thinking about having Git locally somehow, like recreate. So you can do that. You can push remotes. It's just a file, right? It's just a file structure in a directory structure with a bunch of commits. So you can push over SSH. So if you just set up an SSH server, then you can easily add an origin over SSH, and you can put it somewhere in your house, and then you can get push to your server. You just get the local IP, and you're good to go. How do you handle local copies and versioning? Local copies and it's all Git, right? It's all in Git. It's all version controlled. Source code control, you guys. Yeah, it was more problem for private repositories. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was more of a problem for private repositories. Pandu, that's what I built too, to let you do that. Like you can run Git server in your own environment if you want. Yeah, here you go. If the two things are different binary formats, it just won't be a problem. You would need to solve a ridiculous problem to do anything than just I don't understand your last sentence. GitHub did not invent Git. That's right. They didn't invent it or develop it. You're right. They just host files. That's all they do. They just host files. Why is it so complicated? It's just people paying for someone else's to create and manage the infrastructure. Yeah, pretty much. It is. Linus made it. Linus Torvald, you guys. Linus Torvald. There we go. All right, let's watch a few more of these videos. So we'll watch a couple of these. Kyle posted. We'll watch a couple of these here real quick.
Gary, how do I get my employees to work as hard as me? You don't, Frederick.
You don't.
No employee should ever work as hard as you unless they have the same equity in the company as you.
There's an entire classification.
Wait. All right.
Gary, how do I
So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's whatever you signed up for. It's what you signed up for. So it depends. So if you sign up for a role and you agree to an amount of pay and you say you'll be able to achieve XYZ through that payment, that's the agreement. That's the agreement. Should they work as hard as you as the owner of a company, Kyle? That's the problem. You can't make great code without taking a long time and everything is rushed. Yep. Quality versus speed, right? Versus cost. Cost, speed, and quality. Those are the three things, right? How fast can you make it? How good can you make it? And how much is it going to cost? And you have to pick two. If you spend a lot, you can spend a lot. That allows you to have quality and speed. But if you want to spend little, if you don't want to spend very much, then that means you have to sacrifice quality or speed. Hey, I love Liberty Justice. Thank you for the 100. Thank you for the high five. Appreciate it. That's so great. Thank you so much. I love Liberty Justice. Thank you. Appreciate it. My gratitudes. You can just send a Git by email and merge patch. It's fine. You can do it. SMTP Git. You sure could. You absolutely could. That actually is 100% possible. You can't get decent code quick if you need time to refine it to make it great. That's right. You got to refine it. Got to make it great. In private equity, they only want speed. They only want the speed, you guys. Only speed. There you go. Michael, sounds like you got some experience there. Did you see the Primogen's recent video about Mac issue? Yes, I did. The 32-bit uint, right? An unsigned int. And because they're measuring it in milliseconds, it overflows after 49 days. I remember that one because I watched it this morning. I watched it this morning while eating breakfast. Maybe 15 years. You are for sending punch cards via email again? Send the punch cards, you guys. I like that. You heard from a really good coder that you need to always choose all three: quality, speed, and cost. Basically, good code is easier to change. That's a good point. Actually, it's a small amount of code. So it's easy to write a lot of code. However, if you write a small amount of code, it's better because it's less debt over time, right? It's just better. It's better. What have you for breakfast? Broccoli, carrots. I had a corn, tomatoes. What else was it? Broccoli, corn, carrots, tomatoes, quinoa, and peas. Beans. Had beans. Way better, you guys. All right, let me see. All right, we'll watch the next video. Did you see the? Yes, I did. In private. Okay, I'm just double checking. I didn't miss any of your messages, you guys. Okay. All right, let's get back into it. Hey, how's it going there, Doctor XGY? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, you're a vegan or a veggie? Yeah, Michael. Yeah. Eat the vegetables. You gotta eat the vegetables. It makes your life way better. It does. I can tell it really does. Going back to the lines of code discussion, you really don't want to write too many lines of code per day for quality and speed. That's right. In fact, you might want to write negative lines of code. Code reduction is usually the most productive day you'll ever have in your entire life. Reduce the code. Vegetarians always suffering. Vegetarians, that's all I want to eat. I don't want to eat anything else. I just love it so much. Once you get into it, it's the most amazing thing. I'm one of the junk food vegetarians. Oh yeah, you can be a vegetarian and a vegan if you eat Oreos. You can eat Oreos. Not going to be a good idea. You can do it. Garbage all day. Just don't want to eat animals. Hey, there you go. Keep it easy. How's it going, AI with Vire? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. No cheese, eggs, exactly. Michael, yes, exactly. Yep, just broccoli, you guys. Let's see. You start with 2-week plan and project, have a good idea, and then spiral out of control. Oh yeah, you can do that. That'll happen really easily. All right, let's go to the next video here real quick.
JavaScript is no longer good enough for React because Meta have just rewritten the entire compiler in Rust. Joseph from the React team dropped a huge 330 PR commit, porting the compiler line by line from TypeScript. Same algorithms, but the majority of it was written by AI. So it may have 10 times more lines of code than is actually needed. Only joking. But the early numbers are wild. The actual transformation logic is around 10 times faster.
Nice!
And even as a Babel plugin, it's already 3 times faster than the TypeScript compiler. Imagine just how much faster it would be through native integrations like OXC or SWC. But the annoying part is no builds are available yet. You literally cannot use it right now. It's still very much experimental, and they haven't even tested it internally at Meta. But this seems to be the direction. Faster builds, native tooling integration, and AI-written code. Subscribe for more dev news.
Wait. Go back.
Of bugs that you can just understand.
That happened way too fast. Go back.
By the conditions.
I have to reload. I have to press the like button on that one. That was great.
JavaScript is...
Okay, here we go. Let me click the like button. That was awesome. All right, so yeah, everything's getting rewritten in Rust. Everything. Isn't that great? That's amazing. Loons, I saw your message. It said, ClaudeTube, can you tell Steven to look at my last message? Loons, I don't have eyes on Steven's notifications, but yeah, good luck getting anyone's attention in live chat. Thank you, Loons. Hey, how's it going there, Kevin? Good to see you. What have you, all right, so let's see here, you guys. Let's see your vegetarians getting caught up on my messages here. Any sweets? Yes, apples, cherries, blueberries, strawberries. We do pears, persimmons. I really like persimmons. Have you guys tried persimmons? They're so good. Eat persimmons. They don't sound like they're good, but they are. They're really good. They are very good. Happy Wednesday. How's it going? We're going good. AI with Vire, thank you for asking. Yeah, you always need to stay structured and loose. Keep yourself loose. Hype, like everything in the live, think before acting, and keep being focused on the now instead of the possible future. That's a really good advice. If you think too far into the future and you just stay there, which is usually where I'm at. I'm always like just thinking, not in the moment, right? The moment is right now. Look at where we are right now. We're right here. And I'm always thinking about in the future about like what's next. It's nice to slow down every now and then. Peter Slow, mostly carnivorous, and it's taking me a lot of grown-up energy to not turn into a troll right now. Peter Slow. Hey, you know what? Live the life that you want to live. It's your life. You get to do it however you want. That's the whole point. You like Bun? Let's see here. Bun is being rewritten in Rust as well. Are you serious? Bun, Zoopy? Everything's being rewritten in Rust, you guys. Using TypeScript compiler is bad. Oh, like Rust is perfect for compilers. Rust is so good. It is perfect for compilers. Exactly. Bun is getting rewritten in Rust. I just started learning Bun. Hey, good news. You can still use JavaScript. It's just going to be in Rust as the runtime. Just Rust as the runtime. Stephen Aries. Hey, Gun Highs. Good to see ya. You got a tree in your backyard. Persimmon tree. Are you serious? I am jealous. I have a neighbor who's just across the street. They've got a persimmon tree and they just let their fruit fall to the ground. And I'm like, no, I want that. I want it. But I'm like their neighbor and I can't, it's like their property and stuff. It's like, I want the persimmon. Got some French sweets there. Let's see. Oh yeah, we know them. All right, let's continue some music here. All right. Vegetarians not getting 40,000 compounds. Oh yeah, all those compounds, right? We need chemicals, you guys. We gotta get those chemicals. Deuce, get those chemicals that keep things going. Peter Slow, nom nom nom. Yeah. I have recently getting fond of dates. Oh yeah, like the dried dates. Those are really good. I was eating a lot of those. I was trying to gain weight. I was eating too many dates, and I tried going to nuts. Right? Because nuts are like dense calorie. And I was trying to eat a lot of nuts, but then I started eating too many nuts and I got problems. So now I've got more balance. The answer is beans. That's my new answer, is beans. Genuine question, how did you make a so accurate and fast speech-to-text engine a decade ago? Right, like this right here? Right here? Yeah. I just wrote it. So I wrote two libraries. One's called Spoken. It's called Spoken. It's an NPM package. And then I wrote the interface that allows you to transmit subtitles that are spoken to OBS. Into OBS. Peter Slow, dude, I ate too. Really? You did? That's awesome. You can probably ask them for some persimmons. Yeah, I could, but then I have to talk to someone. Then I have to talk to them, Bunzoopy. And I could. Ground fruit equals drunk squirrels. There, yep, because it's going to ferment. The fruit ferments. Birds and squirrels will eat that food. Good to see you too, Gun Highs. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I got a haircut. I cut it myself. Gun Highs, I did my own haircut. Rust for Games is graphics like it's okay for C++ is nice. Yeah, Rust for Games. I'm seeing some AAA games being written in Rust now. Good thing you're learning Rust too. Nice. Let's see. So yeah, you can see what our subtitles are here. Let's see. It's a link in Discord. So yeah, 8 years ago. It was 8 years ago. Let's see. How many nuts and kidney stones? Yeah. Oh. Peter Slow. Okay, you figured it out. That's what happened to me. It happened to me. It did. I didn't know that was going to be a problem, but apparently it was. Peter Slow, that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's why I'm drinking water. If you go back to all my streams previously, you'll see that I never drink water. But now I am. Because it hurt. It really hurt me. Nightmare of a developer, social interactions, right, Loons? Exactly. Honestly, anything with a lot of mutation and graphs, trees, is not fun in Rust. Borrow checker is annoying. Gonna have a lot of mutations there. Dude, they hurt so much. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep, the worst pain in all the world. It's like touted as the worst pain possible. It's the greatest thing, though, that I think that I learned from that pain is that it's the worst. And Everything else is like a little bit less scary now. Everything's just a smidgen less scary. Now that I know what the worst pain is in the world, I know it because I experienced it. All right, you guys, we do have to get back to some coding here. Many veggies turn a carnivore eventually. Oh, so I've been veggie since 25 years now. So I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. We're good. We're good. Our neighbors has also stones. Oh, so he said, that hurts, or it hurts less when you're younger. Okay. I mean, that seems like it makes sense. You get annoyed that coding agent tries to bypass the borrow checker by allocating it to the heap everywhere. Does it do that for Rust? You're giving you PTSD. What? Oh yeah. Oh, pain. Yep. There you go, Kyle. There you go. The worst pain in the world. Worst pain in the world. We got to make some progress on our code here, you guys. So there's a couple more videos that we didn't look yet at, Kyle. I see you got a couple more in here. You got a prime and some more, another better stack. Before we do that, though, we gotta take care of some code here. Stephen Hawking, if he can talk. Wait, hey, how's it going there? Minato, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yes, anytime an agent can do clone in Rust instead of just thinking. Yeah, clone, always clone. It clones. That's what I did. Does that matter? I used to clone everything. Clone.toString literally everywhere. Yep, I use clone and toString a lot. I did. Because I wanted to keep variables immutable. Although you can shadow. You can do variable shadowing. When a reference would suffice. Yep, you could do those references. You could do it, yep, instead of .clone, you can just reference it, pass it, borrow checker takes care of it. Are you getting live subtitles? Yeah, I am. Minato, you got it. Minato. Right there. Your name showing up on stream. A good way to catch it is to not implement clone on purpose. Intentions. Bonzippy. No, why? I know. If you clone Rust, becomes slower than Java. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do reference processing is what we gotta do. It's good you can have an accent I can understand. That's great. If it was Scottish or British, then your subtitles would be gibberish. Yep. I can see that. These subtitles, though, are supported in multiple languages. So I think language. Here we go. So we've got lots of languages you can set. Here's some examples. English, Spanish, Mandarin, German, Japanese. There's even more. You can do even more. It supports a lot. Isn't there like a method where they use sound waves to grind them up? Yes, though that is the older approach. There's a new approach now. Torv, there's a new approach, and I'm going to see the doctor this week to talk about it. We're going to figure out what to do. That's the plan. If I want Java performance, I would use Java. I just don't want to style object-oriented programming in Rust. I know, right? I like my Rust. It's so good. Automatic reference count is just so bad for optimizations of Java. It does better job than automatic reference counting. You banned Arc from your code base? You did? Whoa, Kyle, thank you for the membership. Are we gonna get a notification? Is it gonna pop up? Because you said Steven is an underrated streamer. Blum for president. Hey, Kyle, thank you so much. Kyle, flip with Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Exclamation point. Party poppers. Gotta get a few party poppers in there. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Steven, how you doing? Hey, the Dreamer. Welcome on in. Is the text-to-speech broken? It's working. Is TTS broken? Oh, it is. This is speech-to-text. You're talking about text-to-speech. And it only works sometimes. It works sometimes. It's not an always thing. It's not always. Arcs can memory leak if you make cycled. Oh, really? The whole point of arcs is to not leak. I suppose if you just keep a reference around that you never clear, then it's just going to leak, right? What are the new methods? Do they vibrate the whole person instead? They go in and sort of extract it with the long wire, I think. That's the current thing. So I'm going to find out the end of the week, I'm going to find out what the plan is. Hopefully we don't need to do any of that, and I'll just deal with the pain and I'll be fine with it. Yes, it was weak exits. Yep, okay. Yep, there you go. Peter Slow, I know, right? Oh, I'm going to just go through the pain. I'm fine going through the pain. I know it's the worst pain in the world. I can take it. I can take it. I know I can. Like you have A holds B as parent, and then B holds A. Oh, they're circled. They're circled, yep. They'll leak forever. They aren't reachable anywhere else. Bless you, Steven. We're good. We're good. All right, you guys, let's get back into some of our code here. Hey, Oxnell, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Because of YouTube quota. Is that the end of it? ClaudeTube is gone, you guys. Just for today. If you were president, would you fix U.S. nutrition food health issue? So being a president is a really hard job. You've got a lot of people to take care of. And the people, here's the problem. They're asking for help, but they don't know what they're asking for. They don't know. They think certain things are good and they believe it, and they're actually bad for them. And you can't convince them otherwise. They won't know. They don't. What would be interesting is if I could make like healthy produce free, or I tax heavily like ultra processed foods. Make it like a high tax revenue for ultra processed foods. I don't know. That's a problem though, because a lot of people are addicted to those foods and they really depend on them to curb their addiction because it tastes really good. It does. Last time I'll ask, what is Rust tutorial recommend? Oh, Rust by example, Michael. Here we go. Rust by example. Watch this. Hey, I wonder who that is right there. Who's that? Who's that right there? Rust by example is the best possible tutorials I recommend. Do your Rust by example, you guys. Right here. The best, Michael. It's how I learned Rust. I went through every single Rust by example on YouTube. I've got all the videos. I did. I went through all of them. Whoa, I'm behind on chat, you guys. Steven, I would prefer you as president. It's a lot of work. So here's the deal. I think that the person best fit for president wouldn't want the job. And not to like say that I'm the person for the job, but I also don't want the job. I don't want to do it. It's a lot of work. Ask Steven Playa. Yep, exactly. There you go. There you go, Michael. Rust book, Brown University. That's a good one too. That's actually not a terrible idea. Peter Slow. Hey, there we go. President. Vegetables are no tax. Hey, nice. In Israel, no tax in vegetables. They tuned satire into reality, or they turned satire into reality when they turned around the food pyramid. They did. They flipped it upside down. They flipped the pyramid. They were like, whoop. They flipped it the other way. They did. Though I still think that's an improvement, right? Because they're trying to solve for obesity, because we have a lot of easy to consume calories, right? Usually sugar or bread, flour, things like that. Processed foods, you guys. Do you have C or C++ version? Let's see. I do. Though I do. See, look at that. Oh, it's all me. Look at that. It's basically all me. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. I mean, there's a few other people in there. There's a few. But look, it's like Steven. YouTube. Isn't that great? What are you training in a large language model using PyTorch or not an LLM? Oxnell, currently we're doing an embedding model, which is part of an LLM. We're just doing the embedding right now. Although we've been chatting all day is what we've been doing. We haven't been typing much code today. Not much code today. See, humans are not designed to eat vegetables in the long run. Oh, well, see, there's also someone who's been spending a lot of time optimizing their health called Peter Johnson. What is that? So, Brian Johnson? Is that right? The one who's like very optimizing on health. Brian is 100% vegan, right? Beans, vegetables, nuts and seeds, berries, things like that. And that is the optimization that I am also following. Steven the 26 is like mine. The Dreamer, is it? Could we please have the PubNub song? Okay, Loons. Just for you. It's happening. You're taking off, but love with what you're doing. Peter Slow, thank you. Thank you, Peter Slow. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Glad you stopped on by. You're dominating the Rust by example space. I am. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It just keeps going. Germany, think food in general taxed with the default tax rate value of 19%. But you can get that refunded if it's not for business. 19% is a lot. Also, how do you get that refunded if you go to the grocery store like every day? That would be a lot of paperwork. You keep telling you, Stephen, embedding is trained alongside a large language model, not separately. Yeah, so I'm going to try. That's why I think I've got these. I left these here. Right, I left these here. So this needs to be, what is that? 256. And then this will be 256. Maybe then 256, 128, 128, and the number words, 28. So I'm gonna try. It's okay if I fail. It's okay. Actually, it would be good because that means I'm gonna learn more. It's okay. It's okay, Neva. It's okay. Let's see here. Is there a new way of retraining in large language model? Actually, don't know how they do it originally. It's a bunch of unsupervised learning, right? They do have some improved algorithms. They do. They've got some better ones. The bag of words would work? Okay. We might be following that approach, the bag of words. It's okay to fail. Always okay to fail. Yep, exactly. We used to have a tax system now you have 15%. It was originally started with 5% and then it went to 15%. That is a lot of tax. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So let's get on with coding, guys. So where are we here? Where did we leave off? Let's see here. Okay. Let's close this. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Rerun it. Make sure it looks good. Okay. So we got a size. Let's calculate the loss. So we got a label. And then our features and labels automatically converted into tensors with our generator. Yield features and labels. One hot. Vectors. Tokenizer. Vector is going to return as a tensor. And then our label one hot is going to be a tensor as well. Okay, so these are already tensors. Perfect. We get the output. So now I'm going to say loss equals loss function. We're going to say out comma label. We'll print loss. See if that works. And it's going to be, I don't know how specifically it's going to work, but we're going to find out. Steven, I missed your chat. Oh, I did the Dreamer. Okay, let's see here. What did you say? Dreamer here, Dreamer here, Dreamer here. 26th like is mine. So I read that. Was there anything else? It might not have shown up. Dreamer. Also, if you do anything, then give 200%. So wait for April starting days. You'll DM me. All right, sounds good. Waiting for the direct message. Waiting for the DM. Mostly unsupervised. Yes. Large language models get the knowledge for just playing parrot. Yep. They do. They just run through words. They go through all the words ever written by humans. All of them. Every single word. They play parrot. And then reinforcement learning to get them to do what we want them to do. Because now they have the foundation of communication. They understand everything. And they can parrot words pretty well and come up with new stuff. Then we do reinforcement learning, which allows us to give them very specific instructions and guidance on how to generate code, for example. Can't you just go calculate my tax? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wrong side of the map. Exactly. Calculate my tax, please. Thank you. Are there any C or C++ courses do you recommend? Oh, right. Oxnell, you mentioned that earlier, and I jumped past it. So I do recommend W3 schools. We do have a playlist here with C Basics. We go to C Basics right here. And there's quite a few videos. So that would work. You could do that. If you want. You don't have to. In fact, it might not. There's only 7 videos, but there's some dedication there. I recommend W3 schools. So you do like to see W3 schools C programming. Here we go. Tutorial. Learn C right there. Get started right now. Right there. Easy C. Getting started. General is just cheap in Germany. At least like a cucumber costs 50 cents. Tax up to 70 cents if it's organic. Oh, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, stuff is a little more expensive over here in the United States. Let's see here. You kind of wish we actually got papers on how large language models are trained in the last 3 years. It's all been secrets. They keep it behind the door, state of the art. No one's going to know what you're doing. It's all about the data preparation. It really is. I would say 90% of the innovation is all about the data that they're feeding the AI, and they're fine tuning, reinforcement learning, more data. It's all about the data. I'm pretty sure. Mixture of experts is some of but it's some mostly just reinforcement learning. HF? What's HF? They act totally different depending on the harness, is your understanding. So the harness is going to do a lot of function calling that's going to force the AI to respond in a schema-defined fashion. Includes JSON. JSON output is going to include the final result and all the actions that need to be taken. That's what the harness is for. And it's just using the AI to make decisions on how to execute code generation and things like that. You can click on someone's profile and click on activity, and you can see every message sent by the user. Really? Loons. Let's try it out. Let's try it, Loons. Where'd you go? Did it? Loons? Oh, here it is. Channel activity. Hey, look at that. Oh, Loons. Okay. Thank you. That's a lot easier. Hey, Loons, I appreciate it. That's fantastic. Scary part is they know more about you than you know about about your own self, right, Deuce? They know more about you than you know about your own self. They're keeping track, you guys. Mute sounds good, Dreamer. Good to see you. I'm working on a server project which will involve networking and handling a lot of SQLite queries. I like me SQLite. SQLite is amazing. I love it so much. It hasn't changed much in terms of data. It's literally just all the useful internet. I think they've got very specific data sets that they set aside for reinforcement learning. I think that's 90% of the innovation that's been occurring right now. They've got dedicated data sets. I'm pretty sure. I'd run AI in the cinema analysis on your channel contributions, and AI said, "You're great." It sure does. It always says you're great. It always does. Hey, Loons, thank you for clicking the hide button. All right, you guys. So can this loss work? Is it going to work here? Loss. It's going to fail or succeed. All right. Expected input batch 32 to match target size of 23. Okay, 1 second. Print label. I'm going to print the label. We're going to ignore the loss for now. We're going to print the out. And we are going to, so we've already printed the feature and label. So let's do one at a time. So we'll do feature label down here so I understand it. And we get the output. And then we need the shape. Okay, let's see what we get there. Mixture of experts is a big deal. So a mixture of experts is a bunch of different layers that are independent, right? You get some independence there, and then you can combine two of them. Mixture of experts is actually pretty straightforward as far as I understand it. Hey, Ignacio. Ignacio, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. You joined the right channel for software engineering. We're building our own AI stuff, you guys. We're building an embedding model. I know you're like, wait, an embedding model? Really? Why an embedding model? Well, it can do a lot of amazing things. I'm really excited about it. Let's see, there is a need for a way to have more parameters mess with the computer. Yep, and the gradient, MOE. MOE is a way to do that. Because MOE, essentially you have a bunch of layers that get activated only based on the input, I assume. Based on the input. So you can choose to activate 2 experts simultaneously and merge the results. Like average the results at the end. Right? Or you could have 10 experts, train them on certain data sets, and have other experts on other data sets, and then you can mess with the outputs. I think it's really simple like that, right? Scared of werewolves? Your grandpa said birds of a feather never get the worm. He had dementia. Okay. All right, scared of werewolves. Kyle, what you saying over there? Missed your message. Let's see here. Trying to get through some of your chats, you guys. There's so many chats today. Been distracted. The only thing I can change between large language models are the data and being trained on, the harness, and the optimization speed. As consumers of large language models, we eat those. We eat those all day long. There's only a few tuning parameters, right? Temperature. You also want temperature. MOE is different in training and making it somewhat complex. The point is to use only one expert instead of all of them. Oh yeah. Well, the mixture, right? The mixture. Can you do like 2 at once? You can probably you can prone experts to only 2. What's prone mean? No, Steve. The experts are all trained together at the same data set. It's all decided dynamically. What's the decision criteria? Actually, I'm curious. What is the decision criteria for which experts are activated? What is temperature? Okay, so in AI, when you get the outputs right here, so you see a bunch of outputs right here, for example, and you can see one of the words is chosen. Typically, you're going to get outputs that look like this. So this will be a word dictionary. It says this word right here is the best word, or this word's the best word. And if you have a lower temperature, it can have it'll pick always the highest one. So if you have a temperature of 0, you pick the logit. You pick the logit that has the highest value. However, if you have a higher temperature, you can choose between nearby, and then your output when you're choosing the next word will have a little bit of shuffling with temperature. So if you want like a lot of creativity and chaos, you put your temperature all the way up to the top. If you want it to be deterministic, for the most part, you put it to 0. That's what temperature is. It's a number. Everything's a number, you guys. It's all a number. Oh, another network is to choose. You train another network to choose the expert. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. It scales the multiply the logins, right? The logits before the softmax. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by the pub. Oh, sorry, Loons. Yeah. I just kept it running in the background there. There we go. There we go. Loons, thank you for the reminder. I just had it going. I was just going on the loop. Not another number. Exactly. Mod Central. Zergio. How's it going there, Israel? Good to see you, Israel. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Happy Wednesday. All right, let's keep going, you guys. So what's our shapes here? So I need to compare the shapes is what I need to do. Features, labels, shapes. I want the out shape and the label shape here. Let's hide everything else. And then we need to do a break. Just one, you guys. Let's do just one there. All right. So we get 23 and 32, the label. So since we're doing all the words, we're getting a batch. Oh. How are we going to deal with that? So we need a reshape. We got to do a reshape here. With another user, why you can't see my messages? Oh, hold on. I know how to do this. Loons just taught me. Go to channel activity. Here we go. Hey, sir. That's it. Those are the only 2 messages. We only got 2 messages from you. Right there. So can I zoom in? Yep. Only 2 messages. Just 2 messages from you. Not me. Doesn't matter what you choose. Math runs always background. Wait, what do you mean, Deuce? What does that mean? Isn't the music called Hitman? I think it was. I thought it was. I'm looking over here. So I said action time, big rock, splash around. I thought it was. Okay. See, STRX. I would love to stay and watch the stream, but I'm very passionate about not starving. All right, that sounds good, Oxnell. Enjoy your food. That's the name. STRX whole. That's the name. We'll send you a message now. All right, sounds good. Yes, you always need math. It's almost always the same math of linear algebra, calc, and some statistics. Just a little bit, you guys. All right, so the reason why that's failing is, I need to print the label. Let's print the label. Let's just print the label real quick. Oh, we already printed it. It's right here. So our label is this. That sounds right. Okay. And then our output. All right. So if that's our label, should we do something different? So here's the deal. That just seems like it's very... Oh, okay. Here, we have to do the thing that you were talking about. Also, why is it 32? Why is the feature 32? Hold on. Because it only should be... It shouldn't be 32. Well, oh no, it is because of the output size. Is what we set it to. Okay. So the output is going to be... See, is it 256? Hold on. It is 256. Okay. So that's going to be the number of essentially possible meanings of word combinations. Food, it's work. Oh yeah, food does take a little bit of prep, doesn't it? I want automatic food. Wouldn't that be great? I send you, but you can see. You don't remember me? Not right now. Oh, STRX Hall. Okay. From a long time ago. Yes. Yes, that is... Yes, a long while back. It's been a while. Hey, good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while. All right, I need to think about this for a second. So let me print... I need to see what the out is, and I need to see what my label is. So label out... C, and then we'll do out here. Okay. All right. So 256 is fine. And then we get 32. I need to think about how we're going to deal with this. Because 32, but for whatever reason, our tensor shouldn't... Oh. Okay, our label needs to be different here. Okay. Why is it 23? So when we do our data iterator, our label needs to be different. One hot. vectors. It needs to be the size of the dictionary. Can we put the dictionary right here? Yes, we can. Okay. So our one hot needs to be, oh, we already have it right here. Dictionary. So it should already be 32. So is that going to fix it? It needs to be 32, not 23. So we got a problem, you guys. We got a problem right now. It's broken. It's broken. At least we figured out where it is. Steven remembering stuff. I know, right? Get in the way. It comes back or it doesn't, and I'm like barely remembering, just a smidgen. There's a developer YouTuber called V2F. He managed to explain all Bitcoin and the math behind the encryption in just 30 minutes. That's actually very doable. It is. It's actually pretty straightforward for the most part. It sounds like it's complex. The algorithm's pretty straightforward though, and it's mathematically sound. You like cooking, Kyle? Nice. Yeah, I do the easy option. I just throw everything into a ceramic dish, into the oven, and cover it in tinfoil, and I let it bake. It's basically steaming. I steam everything. You meant that you have to go to sleep and work tomorrow morning, to get a paycheck? All right, Oxnell, sounds good. I know what you mean. Every live, I spam messages here just so you notice me. And now I saw your chat that my messages aren't showing. So I'm going to switch to another account called STRX. All right, sounds good. I see it sometimes. It's like I saw it that time. Blockchain is basically just fancy linked list. It is, exactly. Not even fancy. Yup. Sure is. It's like a linked list. And you just chain. You get the previous hash, and you get the current hash, and you get a nonce, and you get the number of zeros based on what's in the message. It's actually pretty easy. Well, I cook for others, so I treat it like a service, and it makes it rewarding. You're the company, and you've got customers. Kyle, you got customers. Oh, your headphones just died. It was 11 p.m. for me. Got to go off. All right, bye, Loons. Good to see ya. Good to have you here. Streaming takes some of the nutrients out, right? Steaming. It does, but it's like I steam only certain things, and everything I do fresh. So I do fresh, a lot of fresh, just fresh raw, and then I steam some stuff like hard root vegetables and things like that. And then I boil/bake quinoa, and then I boil beans. That's it. STRX, that's you. You made it, hey! At STRX, welcome back. Good to see you. Wait, it's all linked lists and parsing all over again? It is! It is! All right, so something's broken here. This should do the trick. What is it? So, hold on. Println dictionary. It is 23. So then, why is this 32? Right here. Why is that 32? We need to figure that out right there. We got to figure out why is it 32? You'd love to see blockchain written in Lisp for the lulz, in Lisp. I mean, I suppose you could. Just like ignore the networking side of it and just do local chain. If you did just a local chain, that would be a lot of fun. Although there's too many parentheses. That would be too many. That would be this all over the place. It'd be this, so many parentheses. It would be parentheses all over the place. You're lazy, Oxnell. You always order, but it started meal prep. Hey, meal prep. There you go. That's what I do too. So I put it in the oven. I let it cook. And then I pull it out and I put it in the fridge. And then I eat it. I just pull from the fridge. Lisp can network. It can. And I bet you it uses a parenthesis or two, right? When it networks, I bet you Lisp was going to use a parenthesis or two. One or two. Network with a paren or two. Okay. So I need to figure out why my data is not the way I want. Oh, also, we should probably delete this. We don't use that. it was working though. You just eat junk food and no vegetables because, hey, that's the way to do it. All right. Well, don't keep doing that for too long. You only have so much, and then you have to start eating differently. You gotta eat healthy. You gotta eat healthy. It makes life so much better. All right, so we're gonna get 256 out. That's fine. So then I need to optimize. I need to find a way. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Let's see here. I'm going to do. I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I know. Never. You're like, no, Steven, don't do that. I want to try it. I want to try it out. I want to try it. Okay. So let's see here. What model are you using to listen for and display words on stream? I tried Whisper. It's too slow. This is going to be using an embedded browser model. So it's going to npm spoken. This is spoken library. You can grab it right here. It's on npm. Right here. Text to speech and speech to text. It does both. So for example, if you wanted to say something, you say spoken.say and it will read. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat library. Hey, look who wrote that. I wonder who wrote that library right there. Oh wow, it was 8 years ago. That's crazy. Stalin is coming type music. Yeah, we got the Stalin music. STRX, what are you saying over there? So, can you get what? What are you looking for? STRX? Let's see. Anyway, gotta go everyone. Torva, all right. Thank you, Torva, for hanging out with us. I'm gonna head out here in a little bit too. I just want to do a little bit more coding because we didn't get to a lot of it. Whoa, super. Yeah, isn't that great? Whisper on GPU is ridiculously fast as long as it's not the giant one. You can get some really fast Whisper. Some really fast Whisper. Can you get mod? This is my 4th time in live. STRX? You have to ask. Say ask Loons. So at Loons. Oh, Loons is Loons not here? Ask Torva. Or ask Kyle. There you go. Ask. Show us your project first. There you go. All right. So there you go. You've got homework now. For the Intel GPUs, it shows how fast they can run Whisper because it's an easy flex. That's the way they did it. Show the repository. Exactly. Oh, the repository for this. Let's see how GitHub. Here's the repo. I'll put this over on Discord on our link share. There you go. Text to speech and speech to text. 0 GPU, hands-free, helps really good. It works for everything. Show us something as part of the, hey, I wrote Whisper code. Oh, I think that was really smart that they did that. Use Whisper to listen to notes, to send words to OpenRouter, then speak the response out. Still slow and not feeling like a combo. There's a little bit of latency there. Took you an hour to top just pulling Hugging Face. Oh, wow, that's a long time. Amazing project. Didn't expect you to write it. Hey, there we go. I'm here before Loons got mod. That's a good point. That's a good point, STRX. That's a good point. Okay. So let me... I need to get the loss working, and that should be at least the one last thing that we do today. I need to get the loss successful. And I think I can do it right now, basically. So this will give us a number of words. Let's go ahead and run that on the output once. And the number of words is 23. The output size, 23. There we go. Let's double check this here. So out, so let's see. Out.shape. Let's see the out. And then we've got our label. And we got our label shape. There we go. Then we'll get the dictionary length. So that way, this is gonna make it a little bit easier to see what's actually what we're printing on the screen. You know, we're gonna see what we're printing on the screen. Let's see here, you guys. Just log the prob classic cross entropy. Yes, that's the idea. Okay, dictionary length 23, perfect. Label size 23. There we go. Output size 32. Why? What? Hold on. That seems broken to me. So so I've said features, right? So that's fine. That part's fine. We're good there. We're good there. So since we're inputting that number of features, my edit after the after effect. What? You should be like video editor or software developer or animator or something. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta have a project of some kind, right? Fair to say that we are still early for Jarvis. Yeah, we're Iron Man. Yep, Oxnell. People are trying. I mean, you can get like a somewhat Jarvis. You can get a somewhat Jarvis. All right, you guys. I just need to fix this one last thing here. I need to at least get the loss working. The output is 32. So why is it doing that? Let's see here. Oh! You should say Steven. It's because you didn't write it yet. You didn't write it. You didn't write it. Size 32. So we need that 32 to be a 23. But why is it 32? It's just weird that it's 32. It shouldn't be. Right? Why would it be 32? Because we're only doing the embedding. The output is forward. Oh, because we're doing the full sentence though? No. It should be just a few words. Here. Yeah, it's just a few words because our features are 3 words. Right here, 3 words. So it should be a 3 by 256. Right? I think so. We'll be back. Okay, so STRX sounds good. Can I repost a question whenever you answer? Yes. Zergio, yes. Can I repost a question you never answered? Yes, please do. Please do. Zergio, absolutely. Need someone to understand you. Just realized that I need a G. Oh, hey, Oxnell. I see what you're saying over there. Would be cool to have a game dev mod. Hey, that would be a good addition, Kyle. Zergo, absolutely. Question away. Question away. So so this is gonna get 3. It's gonna be the exact vectors I'm looking for, which is fine. So that gives me the features from my vectors, which is perfect. Or is it? Yes. So I get my tokenization, right? It gets me all my words, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3. And then I do a forward pass. See, I could probably do like, maybe do dot unsqueeze, squeeze. Or maybe we do a squeeze, squeeze. Let's try that. That did not do anything. That did literally nothing. C1. Expected to range between -1 and +1. Okay. Dim equals. Maybe I need to unsqueeze it. Oh, it's... There we go. Didn't like it. Okay. Okay. So that's the wrong direction, though it changed some things. see, -1. All right, here we go. No, well, no, still didn't give me what I'm looking for. We need to get the right shape, you guys. What's your IDE? How's it going there, Callum? Good to see you, Callum. Welcome on in. This is Vim and Tmux. Vim plus Tmux plusghosty. Dev environment, you got it. Do you think intelligence scales more from larger memory or better compression? Both? I don't know how it scales more. So more memory is a linear scale, right? So if you have more memory, you're gonna get a linear scale. Compression is gonna give you, I believe, a fraction of that, right? So it's gonna reduce. Oh, it's a non-linear scale because the more data you have, the more it can compress. So compression, Zergio, the answer is compression. Compression is the answer. I think so. I think so, you guys. Like, understanding you emotionally is one thing, but people that you're friends with and you're dating are never do math like I do. They won't, never. You're ultimate math there. You need help, please guide you. All right. What do you need help with there? Leonic? What's your question? Can you do vlogs? Kind of want to know who you date, how your date's going while juggling all of your life. Oh, hey, thank you for the 20. Hey, Zergio, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. Hey, the GGs. I just saw that show up on there. Thank you. Zergio, thank you. Zergio, thank you. Exclamation point. Always got to get this party part. Zergio, I was just like rambling on. Thank you. Let's see here. How do I merge, coalesce two or several open source frameworks? Depends on what you want to do there. Like, what are you trying to do? You want to make them just use them. It's better. All right, so at Leo, use them together as imports. No need to merge. That's my recommendation. There's no need to merge them. You just use them together as imports. Bring them into your project with whatever you're trying to build and make a higher level library over them, right? Why you want to merge them? Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, you don't want to date another you? Yeah. You want someone to keep things, yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying there, Neva. I see what you're saying. That's awesome. That's really awesome. It's hard to collaborate on a code project because coding projects are complex. You'd love to be in a collaboration community. You've seen game dev communities like that? We're out of water, you guys. The water's all gone, you guys. The water's gone. You sent in general? Look at the Discord again? Okay. All right, let's say hello. That's me. Tell Steven to see. All right. We got you right here. We got you right here. I'm happy to collab on a game with anyone who would take it seriously. I really just want to make a small, polished project. Nice. Hey, Sherry. Good to see you, Sherry. Welcome on in. Hey, what are you making? We're making a embedding model, and we're trying to get the output to match the size that we want it to be. And it's currently size 32, which is very odd. Why is it size 32? Where is it getting that from? I think it needs number of words. Oh, I've got an idea. So instead of doing that here, this is the answer. Number of words. Okay. We need the dictionary. We don't need the number of words because our dictionary is going to be the answer. The dictionary is going to be the answer, not the number of words. Do we even need this? We don't. We just need the dictionary. So let's fix this. Let's see, where are we getting number of the words? Let's build the dictionary, and we won't return. Oh, we already are returning. We'll just return dictionary. We don't need number of words anymore. There we go. And we will only, in the embedding model, request the dictionary. And then we can just do a length over this for the dictionary itself. There we go. So now we've got number of words. Let's see here. All right. And then this should do the trick. So that's the input shape. So, so maybe that's why we're seeing a problem right now. That might be what the problem is. Here is my edit, but the intro lagging. Okay. Whoa. Is there anything safe for work here? Here, I'm gonna mute it. I'll mute it. Hey, you're doing some video editing. Nice. Where's the invite though? Oxnell, the invite to what? The Discord? You wonder what happens if you give illegal token combinations to an LLM like BPE, byte pair encoding, would never produce some tokens pairs because of how the compression works. I think so. Hey user, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. So I can't tell. That looked like a template. Yeah, that's you? That's yours? Really? Did you make this? How did you make it? Did you do like After Effects or some sort of Pro Studio? Thank you, Kyle, for the Discord. Thank you over there for the Discord. But what about the sound? Was there any spoken word?
Truth is,
After Effects. Nice. Okay, that's get some good editing there. STRX, good job. Please review my task manager. Yeah. Bonzupi, thank you. Okay. So I've got one last task before we head out, you guys. One last task. You know, editing. Yes, I've done some video editing. I've used various video editors over the years. After Effects was not my favorite for video editing. I did, what's the Adobe Pro? How's it going there? Like Jiffy, you're planning to create a custom harness integrated with the open source goodies. Ooh, yeah, you can. So with Git Nexus and GBrain, I would just use them together as separate components of your project with whatever you're trying to build there. Use them as separate components. You don't need to merge the libraries together. That would be a mistake because they have different purposes, right? Hey, Red, thank you for waving. Good to see ya. We got Red1403. Good to see ya. Steven literally has a YouTube channel, so yes. Yeah, there you go. Get my own dedicated YouTube channel here. We're right here. Yeah, here we go. So, clicking button. Yeah, you can see. Got some videos for you. Just a few. Just a few videos. Adobe Pro, yeah, from back in the day. I use FFmpeg now. FFmpeg is my editor today. I use FFmpeg for editing now. Neva, I like how you gave that proof. I like how you proved the point, like, like really well. I was like, it's right there. It's right there. All right, so why feature? So I want to see print feature. Let's print the shape of the feature, not shape. See what that looks like. All right, here we go. Number of words. All right, number of words. It's gonna be up to self. And then, there we go. That should be, I believe it should be 23. It should be 23. It shouldn't be anything less, shouldn't be anything more, it should be 23. All right, build dictionary on line 79. There we go. All right, how about now? Okay, shape 3-1. Okay. And then our output size is 32. Let me go back over here. Let's undo this here really quick. I would like to try something a smidge different. Let's just do one at a time. We'll do one at a time here. Let's see. Length. Let's see. What do you call this here? Length. 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 We'll say 1. I'll just update these guys real quick here. Okay, I think that's it. So now I can customize that a little bit better. Let's try that now. Size 1, 1, 1, 1 looks good. I pass it through, and then it gives me an embedding the size of 32 to 256. 32. Where is it getting 32 from? That's what my question is. Is it because it shouldn't be 32? I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Tokenizer, dictionary. All right. That'll be my second mod in YouTube. Hey, very nice. Is it unfinished? Let's see here. Trying to catch up on some of the chats, you guys. Why are almost all startups FFmpeg? I know, right? They are basically all FFmpeg because you can just do whatever you want. Edit your video on the server. Not the libraries planning to create a custom framework. Oh, with really good workflow. So that's what I would still do. I would still use them as separate components, and you can build a library, and those will be dependencies of the library. Leon, that's what I would recommend. Leonquisitive? Leonquisitive? That would be my recommendation. Just use them as separate components in your new library. They're dependencies of your library, Leonquisitive. Well, it's 1 a.m. Oxnell, all right, gotta see you tomorrow. All right, Oxnell, it's good to have you here. Enjoy your sleep. Steven is on GitHub. Can I take a look and maybe a PR fix? Sure, since you ask. Absolutely. So, because we got to wrap up here. So, git status, git add, git commit, and we added debug logs. Let's just see that. All right, we've got a main. We'll find it here real quick for you. GitHub, Stephen Blum. I'm going to go over to the new repo that I just posted. And then I'll show it here on screen here in a second. 1 second, you guys. Here we go. It's called the Stephen Embedding model. Right there. Right here. It's very short. It's so small. It's so small. I've got basically everything's good. The only thing I need to do, and see, as you can see here, it's just my embedding. And my embedding is a torch with the length, a torch with random numbers, the length of the number of words, and 256. So we can. I feel like I could figure it out. Neva, I'm going to paste this over to Discord really quick here. Link share. There you go. Perfect. All right, that's such a good deal. Wild guess, binary thinking. We got some binary thinking, a little bit of binary thinking. Hey, what type of edit you love? Kyle. Software edits or software related content is preferred. Yeah, there you go. There we go. I think Kyle also uses After Effects. If you get stuck, tell me. Would turn on my brain on this. Nice. I feel like I've got a lot of options left. I want to get the output from my model with just the embedding layer, which is a simple linear layer, or it's a simple, essentially linear number, a bunch of words, and it has 256 dimensions. So each word, as it returns, it's supposed, and this is like the maximum number of words, right? The total token size of your dictionary, and this is the dimensions that you're going to return for each. So how many units or how many parameters per token would you return? The answer is 256. So that part works. Good channel tutorial. FFmpeg is my answer. Let's see. If you get... so if you're still talking about it, FFmpeg is my answer. Yeah, I think about channel for tutorial in the same email. What type of edits? I use FFmpeg is the answer. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I have to head out now. We didn't get as far as I wanted to. I was like, oh, we've got so much time today. We had a lot of chat. And we learned some new things. We talked about a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna wrap up today, you guys. I had a lot of fun. Good to have you here. Happy Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow. We're gonna continue. You have to sleep. Bye. All right, STX. Good to have you here. Non-techie, please explain senior dev like you would do it. So I would combine them not as a dedicated library. I would use them as separate libraries, right? And you'd bring them in through a unified interface. That's how I would do it. So they would just be dependencies. And it would build a synergistic framework exactly like you're describing. So after the embedding, it should return a BTD, batch token dimension. But since it's not doing that, mean one, your dims are all wrong. Okay, got it. So we could mean 0 or something like this. See that? Oops, not that. Python. Let's see here. That's the wrong one. 2. I think there's no 2 in there. That'll fail. So yeah. -1. That's gonna be weird. What's it gonna do? It did exactly what I thought it would do. Okay. So yeah. So there you go. Lots of fun. We'll figure it out. I do got to get going, you guys. Had a lot of fun. Hope to see your code short soon. Sounds good. All right, bye, guys. I'm headed out. Your data is weird. I'm not seeing what the label even means here. It's a token. So it's just predicting the next word. So the input... Oh, sorry. Here, length. It's doing something really simple. Here, look at the data iterator. Right here. Length of 1, which is one word. So we're going to get... oh, that's wrong. I see there's a problem right here. Let's see. This is broken. Vectors. All right. So the label is incorrect. The label needs to be extra. So this math is wrong right here. This is wrong right here. All right, Bonzupi. See you guys. See you, Leon Inquisitive. Good to have you guys here. We're wrapping up. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. See you, Zergio. See you, Bonzupi. See you, Kyle. See you, Neva. Zergio, STRX. Good to have you guys here. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.